Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out Cexxi Tarot. She has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch Cexxi Tarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscribers wondering what Cexxi sees. You're here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's Cexxi Tarot.
Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Cexxi Tarot. Cancer, this will be your edition of Cexxi Has the Scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Cancer, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Cancer, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the energy resonates more with the cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Cancer, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, I strongly encourage you to check out the readings for your rising Venus and Moon placements. There's a link to a free natal chart on the About page of my YouTube channel. Donations are appreciated. And kindly accepted via Cash App at $Cexxi Tarot. All right, Cancer, I pray you all are well. Thank you for joining me. This is intended to be a general reading for October the 1st through the 15th, 2021. Let me get you the scoop. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Cancer October 1st through the 15th? What energies are surrounding Cancer October 1st through the 15th, Spirit? Thank you. I might need to turn the light on. I want to keep it off. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Cancer October the 1st through the 15th? What energies are surrounding Cancer? Spirit, what energies are surrounding Cancer October 1st through the 15th? What energies are surrounding Cancer? So Cancer, you don't know if you could trust somebody. You put your faith in somebody, you could have gave them a second chance, or you don't know if you could trust a situation. You gave this situation a chance, and it doesn't look like that your expectations are being met. At the bottom of the deck, the reason for this reading is blame. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Cancer, right now, it's like you could be blaming somebody for betraying your trust. And now you're in this state of flux, like, should I even keep giving this my attention? But this is what Spirit is asking me to tell you. This person, yes, may have done you wrong. You may have given this person chance after chance after chance, or the situation chance after chance after chance. But who does the blame really lie within? They asking me to talk to you. I'm not saying you haven't been harmed. What I'm saying is, how much of this harm are you allowing to take place in your life? Because we have control over what we allow in our spaces and our energies. And I don't want to come off too harsh, but what happens to us is only what we allow to happen to us. You understand? I'm not saying you are the blame. I'm not saying the other person is to blame, but I just think all parties need to take accountability for their own actions. And all I know is y'all both learned the lesson. At the bottom of the deck, you have denial, self-esteem, and humor. And it's like you have to laugh in spite of yourself. Because it's like you knew better. That's what I'm hearing with denial and self-esteem. Like you knew better. But you gave it a chance anyway. And it's not to say you're wrong. So you have to laugh in spite of yourself. Like, you know what? I knew better than this. All I could do was laugh. Cancer, you have trust. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I'm going to remove the glare. That's the reason I don't want the light on. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So let's see what your inner voice, your intuition is trying to tell you, because you put your faith in something. Spirit, why is trust here for Cancer? Why is trust here for Cancer? Why is trust here for Cancer, Spirit? I might have to turn this light on. At the bottom of the deck, you have poor health. You have snake and self-image. And again, this is like that self-esteem card. You knew better. Something was toxic here. Something was not in a healthy state. But it's interesting because when I think of the spiel that I gave you at the beginning, notice she's holding like this mirror. And it's basically saying we attract who we are. So there's some toxic things from the past that are still dwelling deep within you, as well as whoever this other person is, that need to be addressed. There needs to be some healing. Some healing of some toxic thoughts. Some healing of some toxic behaviors. Like a deep dive is definitely needed here. Somebody, it's like you need to go deep within yourself. Because you try to give something a chance. A new opportunity to be rebirthed. You try to trust in this fresh start, this renewal. You wanted to trust that something was beginning. You wanted to have faith in this do-over. You wanted to have faith because you felt like this would reinvent you or reinvent the situation. So let's see what happened. Spirit, Cancer wants to trust in this new opportunity. Why is trust in this new opportunity here for Cancer? I want to move these up. At the bottom of the deck, you have space. You have consciousness and anger. And you're so upset right now. You're like, look, I just need space. Like, get away from me. You're so upset. It's like either you or someone else is so upset that you're like, you know what, I just need space. With consciousness and space. Just get away from me. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just upset. Give me space. Like, this isn't going anywhere. And I'm not saying it's not going anywhere. I'm talking as if I'm you. This isn't going anywhere. It's just a repeated pattern of toxicity. And it's hurting me. It's hurting me. And at this point, it's like I said, you learned your lesson. You know this was a rare opportunity to fix things. You know this was a rare opportunity to fix things. You tried to be very creative to come up with ideas to heal this situation, okay? You was hoping that there was some good news possibly about some movement in this connection, or maybe moving to a new house or relocation, but you just find yourself looping to this repeated pattern, this cycle. So now you're looking to your higher power to gain wisdom and guidance about if you should just be alone or not, because there's something about where someone is going or how they're moving that has you a little confused. You like, you know, the way you moving, you got me real confused. Like, are you seeing somebody else with this third party card? And you feel like that somebody's not telling you the whole truth. And you're at the point like, should I stay or should I go? you know, in relation to some love offer that was supposed to be renewed, that somebody abandoned the contract with this ghosting card. Somebody was supposed to be working on this connection with you, and it's like they didn't fulfill their part. And so you trying to figure out if you could trust in this new opportunity, in this renewal, you know, and if there's going to be any movement. And that's what this is all about. I don't know if I could trust the way you moving. Are you really trying to renew this? You know, because the way somebody's moving leaves you in confusion. Like, this don't look good. Spirit, tell me about movement for Cancer. Tell me about movement for Cancer, or somebody might not like the way you're moving. At the bottom of the deck, you have the ring. Some of you may be married to this individual. See that movement, that confusing movement with this labyrinth card in the clouds, more confusion. And you want this to balance out. You want this to work out. You want to compromise and negotiate. You want to heal this. But at this point, it's like a decision needs to be made, because you fear that you're repeating the pattern at this point. You fear you're not going to reach a conclusion. You fear the confusion is only escalating when it comes to this love connection. It's like you put this connection above everything. And then you fear that you lost your identity within it. That's what you're telling me. You fear losing your identity within it. And with this Birds card energy, you've invested in this. And now it's like you're trying to be real logical. But I feel like you think somebody think they're slick in the way they're moving. They might not be telling you where they're going. Not making the necessary sacrifices. And you want to talk about this. You want to talk about this. Spirit, Cancer wants to have a conversation about the way someone's moving. They want to make sure that they can trust in this new opportunity or this renewal of this connection, this project, or this idea. However, it seems like Cancer is trying to be very wise. Tell me about this movement. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords. You have the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini with this Lover's energy. But you could be on a break from this home life, this marriage, on a break from your family, because you feel like you need to make a decision. You want to heal. It could be more than one person involved in this connection. And that's why there needs to be a healing of this family dynamic. But there's a lot of emotions and love and hope here. But you want to know the truth. You want to know if somebody is on a break from their lover, or if they really ended it with their lover for some of you. For some of you, you just simply want to break from your person. But there's definitely a decision that needs to be made here. And Cancer, with this Nine of Wands, it's like you're just tired. You feel like y'all didn't even make it as far as the two of you, or you feel like this situation, this connection, whatever this is, didn't even get off the ground. And it's like you're tired of fighting. You had enough. You standing your ground, and you refusing to move at this point because you don't trust it. You don't trust it. And with this Hangman energy, some of you are dealing with a Pisces. Until you feel like you could trust this situation, until you feel like that this person is making the necessary sacrifices, you're not going to do anything. But you're suspicious. You're really suspicious of why something wasn't moving. With this 4 of coins. You feel like something or someone or is keeping a secret. Something's being kept from you. You feel like while you distracted, that something's going on behind your back. And you don't trust it. Like, why isn't this moving? Why isn't there any progress? So I really want to look at this 4 of Pentacles, because something is being held back. But I do know you want to hold on to this. Spirit, tell me about this 4 of Coins for Cancer. You can feel like this person is pulling back their energy from you. Tell me about this 4 of Coins for Cancer. Tell me about this, but something's changing and it looks like you might be in denial. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You have the 6 of Cups and Temperance. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. And again, it's you trying to heal this connection, reconcile it, balance it out. There's some negotiations and agreements, but there was an argument that took place over something that happened in the past. I mean, this argument just came out of nowhere. So I see you trying to heal some past energies. These energies could stem from childhood, deep inside, when I think about that self-image. And these issues from childhood need to be addressed immediately in order for you to have emotional balance and spiritual healing. All that I said applies. But what's being kept from you in relation to this 10 of Pentacles, this could be a marriage, a home life. Like, this is somebody you probably have a family dynamic with. And now it's like you trying to do your research. You want clarity. You want truth. You're curious. Like, what are you keeping from me? You're curious. Is this even worth holding on to? You're curious. Can you trust this renewal? But I see you wanting to reinvent yourself. And with this 4 of Cups, until you figure this out, you're not putting in any energy. It's like you're bored with this routine. Like, you feel like you're running in circles. Like, I'm hearing that song, you got me going in circles. I want to see why you hold in, because you like, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. I'm hearing just leave me alone. I'm angry. I need to think with this 4 of Cups. Tell me about this 4 of Cups for Cancer. Because right now you trying to find your place of peace. You trying not to snap. Tell me about this 4 of Cups for Cancer. Because I really have a feeling you want to snap on somebody. Tell me about this 4 of Cups for Cancer. Some of you definitely could be married to this person. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hanging Man again. Some of you are done with a Pisces. You had the 9 of Cups and you had the Ace of Pentacles. You could feel like that someone is very selfish. That they're not really making any sacrifices. You feel like they might not be giving to this, but you feel like you're constantly giving and they're constantly taking. You're constantly giving and they're constantly taking. You feel like everything goes in this person's favor. And the reason you're not making any decisions with this Judgment card energy, some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, because you've been awakened to this King of Pentacles. This could be your spouse, the father of your child, someone you've been very patient with. And again, this could be a family dynamic. You're thinking about, is this person playing around on me? Because it's the Four of Cups again. You might be bored in this. You might feel like this is just one-sided. Cancer, you have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So you're confused, and Spirit is calling on you to use your intuition and ask the angels for guidance, for assistance, and for help during this time of indecision. Because the angel card reads, divinely guided. Ask for help from your angels. You are protected. Pay attention to signs and dreams. So, you've been dreaming, and these dreams been giving you some signs and answers regarding what you're confused about. And with this rejection energy, you don't want the stress of the situation. With this Mice card, you feel like somebody is refusing to change. And that's what has you at this crossroads. Well, if they refusing to change, or if the situation is not changing, why am I still here? Look what they done to me. Well, if this what they done to you, how are you going to accept responsibility for yourself? Because, Cancer, we see something's not changing here. This is definitely something not changing and causing a lot of stress and financial loss. Something's eating away at you. And now you're defensive, or this person's defensive, you're guarded, and you're ready to set boundaries, but you don't know how. And this is where you taking responsibility for yourself and your well-being is coming into play, Cancer. Spirit, it looks like something's refusing to change. This is that truth you're facing. At the bottom of the deck is this Four of Cups again. Like this Four of Cups is out here, here from all three decks. You have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Coins. And the King of Coins is down here. So you might be married to this person. But you don't want to leave. You don't want to move on. You feel like you invested too much. You don't want to lose this. Queen of Coins is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is you not wanting to move on. This is you rejecting a healing. Cancer, is it you refusing to change? And you might say, no, they did this, they did that. But what? How are you contributing? Meaning, are you enabling this person or this situation's behavior or response to you by the way you are accepting of it? And it can be vice versa. Cancer, you have the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. This is the truth you must face, because now it's like you're becoming more guarded. You're becoming more cold. It's changing your personality. And now you want to know the truth about some secrets that was kept from you. And you want to know the truth why all of a sudden you're being rejected. And you're in cutting mode. And with this Ten of Wands, you want these burdens, these obstacles, these challenges, this weighing you down to end. And with this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, the burden is this other lover for some of you. Not all of you. You might feel like this is the problem. This is the blame. I'm hearing, did you let that person go yet? I don't know who this for, but I'm hearing, did you let this person go yet? But you find it hard to take action and cut this person off. Because you might have a lot invested in this. You might literally live together and it's not that easy. Because you feel like this is a burden and like shit, like I'm stuck. If this Eight of Swords fall out, I will not be surprised, because it feels like you are entangled in something that's not so easy to get out of. So I want to look at this Queen of Swords and see what it is you trying to get a handle on, the truth you trying to face. Because you facing some truth that's something that's very difficult and you wanted to stop. You wanted to cut. You want to cut it out. Tell me about this Queen of Swords, because there's a big bird in here. Yeah, for some of you, this is really involving a third party. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Devil. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. You have the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Cancer, for some of you, you are sexually... The Queen of Wands is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Somebody is obsessed with you sexually. Or you're obsessed with someone else sexually. Like, it's somebody you can't get off your mind. Or it's somebody that your person can't get off their mind, because this Queen of Wands keeps showing up. I mean, it's the Princess of Wands. I'm sorry. No, that's the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands keeps showing up. This is the toxicity. This could be the third party. And Cancer, I'm sorry, I just don't feel like you're the Queen of Wands energy. I feel like you that Queen of Swords and that Queen of Pentacles. And this Queen of Wands is an outside interference. That's a toxicity. I must be honest. And with this Three of Wands energy, because we clarifying this Queen of Swords, you facing the truth that you want something to end, because with this Three of Wands, somebody looking to see what else is out there. And then you facing this truth that someone is looking for something else with this Lover's energy again. And these are different decks. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. And you feel like, well, maybe I should face the truth. That this person is looking to see what else is out there. For some of you, this is definitely a marriage, because I got Lovers and Judgment out here. So you might be considering filing legal documentation or paperwork regarding this Three of Pentacles. There's too many threes. This could be a third-party situation that just keep happening over and over again. And that's the truth you're facing. And you want it to end, because I asked what you want to end. You want this interference to end. So now you have to make a decision. So let's look at this Lover's energy, because that's what the decision is all about. This is what the decision is all about. The Lovers. Spirit. But you indecisive. You don't know if you should let this go, because I feel like you the main person in the connection, but there's an outside interference. Spirit, tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers for Cancer, and that's why you feel like it's this person's fault. They brought this other person in here. At the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. You have the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you feel like when you home sleep, or when you home by yourself doing whatever you're doing, that somebody is secretly giving somewhere else. Everything in your intuition is telling you this. It's also being revealed to you in your dreams. You could feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling like you might feel like somebody's sneaking out the house. Another thing I want to point out to you, look at this rabbit. Don't it look like he's facing his coin? But it also looked like the rabbit got a mask on, like it's facing this High Priestess, like it's something you don't know about. It's like, it looked like the rabbit got two faces, but one is shielded by a mask. This decision that you have to make, Cancer, because you are the Chariot. You're the Chariot. The decision that you have to make is, see how she's stepping on that badger? A badger is something that burrows really deep. So it's like you trying to get to the root of the matter. You might not feel as beautiful, as vibrant. Or you might just feel like you just need to make a choice as to whether you should move on or not. And with this Page of Wands energy, this is what you're trying to figure out. Because there was some passionate conversation had about moving on. And with this Four of Wands energy, you trying to listen to your intuition, like, should I stay in this marriage? Should I stay in this home? Should I stay in this commitment? And that's what the indecision is about. But you need to pay attention to what's being revealed to you. What are the signs that you're seeing? What are the behaviors? What is the real evidence here? And that will help you make your decision. Because once you have real evidence, tangible evidence, there should be no confusion. The confusion is then self-inflicted. Cancer, you have failure. You have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you want to take it one step at a time. Don't rush this journey. Don't rush into this decision. Don't do something that you can't take back. Make sure you weigh your options. Because you feel like this not working. But Spirit is saying it was just a stepping stone. It's the start of something better. Or what they're telling me is trying to renew this, trying to take it to the next step, just failed. And because of that, you no longer want to put any energy and nurture this with this bear card. You're no longer nurturing this. It's just too much. It's too much. To have a conversation is just stressful. It's like you feel like you can't do it by yourself. If I'm doing my part, but they refusing to do their part, because you doing your part, but they're not doing their part. So why should you keep talking about it? Because the conversations only get stressful, and it ends up with somebody walking away from the conversation. So every time you try to get to the next step, it just fails. Spirit, it looks like Cancer is no longer nurturing this connection. They want to take a break from this moving forward right now. Tell me about this not getting to the next level. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Palace of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. And you feel like when somebody leaving a house, or when they leaving work, like they be too happy to do shit, too happy to leave the house, too happy to go somewhere. And you feel like this person out here jigger-hoeing. I said what I said. And it causes you a lot of heartbreak and disappointment, and you can't seem to feel balance in this. And it just infuriates you and makes you angry. Feel like somebody like playing around and shit. So because of this, you don't see, you feel like this do-over failed. Like we can't even get to the next level. Like I said over here, we can't even get to the next step. Like I'm not putting no more energy in this. And with this Ten of Swords energy for you, this is just a betrayal. It's a backstabbing. It's over. Like, for some of you, this person really was a whole vicious cheater. And with this Two of Cups energy, you feel like this is an ending to your love connection, your love life, your soulmate. Like, this is over. You betrayed me. And with this Three of Wands energy, you feel like this person betrayed you by looking to see what else was out there and going after whatever it is they wanted to do and being selfish. So that's why you say Cexxi is their fault. I get it, Cancer. I get it, baby. But if you keep letting it happen, are you part of the blame as well? Because you the one that's indecisive, but you telling me all this going on, but yet you indecisive. And I understand you just can't be uprooting and leaving, but I want to give you some spiritual guidance and some insight to give you another perspective as you do your soul searching regarding whatever this is, because you are upset. So let's look at this Ten of Swords. Spirit, Cancer feels like somebody betrayed them and backstabbed them. And that's why this couldn't get to the next level. Tell me about this Ten of Swords for Cancer, Spirit. Why is this Ten of Swords here? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. And the argument is about because you feel like this person be making shit up. Because she just painting away over there. While you working, you feel like this person make up reasons to abruptly leave. And they not telling you what they doing. When you're working, you feel like this person give you this quick communication, and then they out, and you don't know what happens after that. You could feel like this person be making up reasons to leave, and they not telling you everything. But this betrayal is involving this King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The betrayal is somebody took passionate action. That's what they did. They took passionate action towards this Queen of Wands. And that's the burden. Somebody took passionate action towards this third party, all while trying to be intimate with you. That's the betrayal. And with this Princess of Pentacles, you learned about this. You figured it out. You could have saw some messages about this new passionate beginning with this Ace of Wands. So you like, how the hell we gonna get to the next level if you over here giving my cookies and milk away to somebody else? Because you know now. You learned about this. You studied this person's movements. I want to look into this Princess of Pentacles because this is what you figured out. This is a message of some sort. Whether you talk to them or you saw some messages. Because the Page of Swords is out here, right here. So I want to see what this was about. Spirit, tell me what this Princess of Pentacles is about, because this is what you figured out. Tell me about this Princess of Pentacles. I'm telling you, take all this, huh? Yeah. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. The same Hangman. Some of y'all are really dealing with a Pisces. And there's Nine of Cups. And you like, they don't do shit. They just take their sweet time, lollygagging. Don't make no sacrifices. This person just moves so slow. And it's all about them. So I need to do what's best for me now, Cexxi. Because I can't get nowhere with this person. Well, Cancer, I asked what you learned. You learned about this Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You learned that somebody out here being a Casanova or being romantic with something new with this Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands. So somebody is leaving this house, this marriage, this love life, this commitment with this Ten of Cups. And they going outside of this family dynamic to do something new. And it's on the male energy side. It's not over here on the female energy side. It's on the male energy side that they taking a wine and going to be a Casanova somewhere else. And that's what you learned with the Princess of Pentacles. So, Cancer, the question lies. Will you accept responsibility for your well-being? So let's get some advice for you regarding this reading. So if you were wondering what energies are facing you October 1st through the 15th, what will you do? Or will you remain in denial? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Because you know the truth. You know the truth. But do you think you're worth more? Because it looks like you're denying yourself. And that's why blame is here. It looks like you're denying yourself for truth. So Spirit, like, who's to blame? Because I'm going to show you something. I'm going to bring this back up. This poor health and snake, this is something in you that needs to be addressed. No, you may have not been the offender or the culprit, but you learned something new about yourself. And what you're tolerating, because you choosing to look the other way. You don't want to see this connection for what it is, for all this toxicity. You want to look the other way. You don't want to face this mirror and see the truth. That's why there's denial here. Of yourself. Of yourself. Okay? This is a deep message. I hope it brings you love, light, and healing. But that's what I'm here for. Spirit, what advice you have for Cancer? What advice you have for Cancer regarding this reading, Spirit? What advice you have for Cancer? Because for some reason, I feel like this ain't something that you can just let all the way go. There's like some combining of assets and resources, or y'all live together or something. This is like something where you just can't pick up and go. Spirit, what advice you have for Cancer regarding this reading? What advice you have for Cancer? Shit. Spirit, what advice? Cancer, Spirit is saying forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, babe. Don't be too hard on yourself. Because it's a process for all of us. Not just you. Forgive yourself. And don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your past pains hold you back. Don't let past people hold you back. Forgive these discrepancies that happen in childhood or your youth or in the past. And once you do that, your hard work will pay off. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Because it looks like you're going through like this dark night of the soul. It's like, it's 5 stages to death. And I don't mean physical death. Let's talk about spiritual death. Denial, anger, bargaining, death itself, and acceptance. I saw that anger card. This is going to get you to acceptance. But you have to do the spiritual work. And it starts with healing yourself. It starts with healing yourself and accepting responsibility for your well-being. Okay? You got a very deep message this morning, Cancer. Spirit is saying with this compromise, because again, this could be a marriage, something you're trying to negotiate. Bring it to balance. Spirit is saying, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your ego be the death of your inner healing. Some of you are dealing with the Leo. Do not let your ego be the death of your spiritual balance. Don't compromise yourself. Don't compromise your values, your morals, or your ethics because you are in denial or being pessimistic about what your capabilities are. Well, I've been with them so long, how would I make it without them? Or I need this job because whatever that is, don't compromise your inner balance, your inner peace. Because that's also a form of ego. Cancer spirit is saying there's something better and you're definitely ready, but you have to listen to your intuition in order to have the success. You have to face these truths and remove the mask, but you're not doing that right now because you're still indecisive. And again, it's a process. But there's something better, but it requires you to have faith in your dreams. So this is why you need to do this inner work first, so that you can see your dreams, have faith in your dreams, and go after them. And with Mother, Father, God being here, this is you after see all these chakras lit up in her. That's her kundalini it's awakened. Once you come into spiritual alignment and you place these intentions to the universe is going to manifest them so quickly, allowing you to see that there's something better and there's more to your purpose here. Because see, you don't understand that you're very close to achieving your goal. There's a sacred plan here for you. And you might say, this is a boring reading, but what you don't know is this sacred plan. This sacred plan is all bringing you to what's really beautiful and what's really loving. See, because prosperity lies ahead for you in the romantic connection. But wherever you at now, and I don't mean a place or with a person, I'm talking about wherever you're at now spiritually, you're working on that right now. Because it's part of Spirit's sacred plan. And this is probably one of the best readings that I've done out of the general readings. With the most insightful and loving message for healing, because see, it's like your spirit is calling on you to spiritually level up, because when you have South Node energy, this is like past pains, past life, childhood traumas that you need to work on, forgive yourself for. Spirit is trying to get you to stop outwardly blaming other people and take accountability for your own well-being. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This has been your edition of Cexxi Here's the Scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Cancer, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. Peace, Cancer, and I wish you love and light on your spiritual journey, baby.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out Cexxi Tarot. She has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch Cexxi Tarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You are here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's Cexxi Tarot.